Hi, I'm Penny and welcome to my recap of Microsoft's press conference held at E3 2013. This video is essentially going to be a quick run through of everything that happened at the conference, and at the ending I'll discuss my overall thoughts and my favourites from the show. I'm also going to be doing recaps for the other big four presentations, Sony, Ubisoft, EA and Nintendo. You can find those videos on my channel or by clicking the links on the screen when I put them up, which should be at the end of this video. Microsoft started out the show by showing us Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. The trailer showed off some new stealth gameplay mechanics like hiding behind a horse while it's riding, and the first open-world Metal Gear Solid game. This was followed by the announcement of a redesigned Xbox 360, as well as announcing that Xbox Live members were going to be receiving free games, very similar to how PlayStation Plus works, and the announcement of World of Tanks coming exclusively to console via the Xbox 360. After this, they jumped straight into the Xbox One, starting off with the Dark Souls 2 trailer without too much gameplay unfortunately, followed by Rise, the Roman hack-and-slash game featuring large amounts of gore and dismemberment. If that's something you're into, definitely go ahead and check out the trailer and gameplay for yourself. You can click the link right here to go see it. Killer Instinct was then revealed to be the big nostalgic returning title from Rare, followed by Sunset Overdrive from Insomniac Games, which kind of looks like a Jet Set Radio set in a modern setting with guns. This was followed by the first of so many car games to grace us at E3 this year, Forza 5, where they showed off the new Drivatar feature, which uses cloud processing to kind of imitate how you race, and use that race to continue racing and earning credits even while the game is not being played. Next up, they started to discuss indie titles on the Xbox One, announcing Minecraft Xbox One Edition and unfortunately ending the discussion there, so not a whole lot on the indie games at this point in time for Xbox One. This was followed up with another Quantum Break video, which definitely looks intriguing so far but still doesn't offer us a whole lot in terms of game information. They also showed off D4 from Swery65 and Project Spark, which kind of looks like game creation software that allows you to make a whole amount of different game situations. They demoed the game using voice commands on the Kinect and it definitely looks interesting. Next up, while showing a little bit of Killer Instinct gameplay, Microsoft announced a new partnership with Twitch TV, allowing real-time streaming from Xbox One including video and voice from the Kinect, onto Twitch TV. They also announced they're going to be removing Microsoft points and using real-world dollar values instead. Next up came a trailer for Crimson Dragon, which unfortunately didn't offer a whole lot of information, partly due to the fact that there was just no information given before or after the trailer and nothing really in the trailer either. The second part there being that it featured entirely no audio, which actually turned out to be an ongoing problem for Microsoft. After this came Dead Rising 3, which is kind of getting to the point where it's yet another zombie game with not much setting it apart from all the other zombie games. This one does feature a cool weapon combining mechanic though, which results in the demo with a new sledge saw weapon. A trailer for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt came up next, confirming its release on the Xbox One, followed by some attempted Battlefield 4 footage. The same problem as earlier with Crimson Dragon, there was no audio playing, followed by a couple of minutes of awkward shuffling around in silence and trying to get it working, followed by us finally getting the Battlefield 4 footage. Next up came the announcement of Below, a game from the creators of Sword and Sorcery. It looks like a teeny tiny pixely roguelike dungeon crawler, and I'm pretty excited to find out more about it. This was followed by a trailer for Halo, which one confirmed Halo on the Xbox One, which was kind of a given considering it's an Xbox console, and unfortunately lacked any more information apart from that. At this point in the conference, Microsoft announced that the Xbox One would be releasing holiday season this year, with a price point of $499 in the US, €499 and £429. And this year, Microsoft finished up their conference by showing us Titanfall, a multiplayer FPS featuring giant robot mech combat. Overall, this year at E3, I think Microsoft did what they intended to do. They're concentrating very heavily on games, completely ignoring things like revolutionizing the living room and discussing sports or media features. It was all about the games. They were even really sparing on Kinect details. You didn't hear much about Kinect, only the occasional voice commands and video option and things like that. It was all about the games, controller games this year. In spite of this, I mean, they definitely tried hard, but I feel like all the damage from the reveal and what they've done since then in terms of DRM and things like that, they just really weren't able to redeem themselves to a level that's put them at the same as Sony. Along with this, they didn't announce anything. There were definitely some exciting announcements in there, but nothing that was just too exciting. And based on that, I mean, it was definitely a great thing to watch, but at this point, I'm still not super excited for the Xbox One. However, I will mention my favourite parts of the conference. In terms of games, I'm really looking forward to finding out more about Sunset Overdrive and Below. I'm also pretty excited about this Twitch and Xbox One partnership because it will definitely allow for more streaming funds from the Xbox One. What were your favourite parts of the conference, and how do you think Microsoft went at E3 this year? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll do my best to read them and reply. Please remember as well, I've posted recaps to the other 4 big conferences: Sony, EA, Ubisoft and Nintendo. You can find them by clicking the links if they appear on this video right now. Otherwise you can find them on my channel. But otherwise that's everything for now, so thanks all so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for more gaming news. Bye!